Yeah. I got it. Okay, welcome, welcome, world. I throw in couple extra welcomes there because it's your boy Susano hosting today, and we got a great one for you. I would introduce these niggas, but they got it themselves. I'm gonna
Hey,
pass it off to them.
Uh,
I mean,
First
African
off,
Americans.
I ain't nobody's nigga. I
I
am
ain't
Whoa,
your
this.
whoa, such
Negro.
hostility,
Okay.
such hostility.
Okay. This should know it's just not Negro. It's not Negro. It's low, bro. You know. Let's go, baby. AKA Spider-Man. God damn. AKA Black. AKA Black Dragon Phoenix X-Ray Zulu. One. And I'm just going back the whole thing down. Yeah, we're gonna edit that out.
Nah,
No, we're
straight
not.
in.
We're definitely not.
I don't do this shit.
Definitely.
Fucking my intro. Whatever, man. I don't care. I'm done.
Yeah. It's your boy D.I.B. Live and Direct, live in full effect. Oh, it's been a minute, but it feels so good to be back. Back on top. Back on top of the podcast game. Because we on top. Back on top. Alright? Not power bottom. But
That's not what he meant. That's not what he meant.
Let's start while we hit. Let's start while we
We can edit that out. But yeah, there we
No,
go.
we're keeping all this shit in. We're keeping all this shit in.
Yeah.
All right, now that the intros are out of the way, fellas, though,
Yeah.
if you had 10 minutes to go back in time and do one thing that was within your, it has to be within your power, though. You can't go back in time and say you're gonna stop slavery because one man can't stop slavery. We've already, we've seen that happen. Well, folks have tried and failed. So, it has to be something. It has to be something that you can actually physically
If I go back
do.
with an AR, I can't make a big enough thing.
You know what? I
Think
take
I
back
would-
my
think I would make a
previous
big
statement.
I didn't think of that.
If I go back with an AR, I can make a big enough thing.
Hey, all you gotta do is just go back there, go run into some slaves. Okay, you see? You put your finger right here. This gets pointed that way.
It don't even matter where he is.
That's
Just
it.
point it.
And just leave 10 minutes.
No more slave catchers. No more. All gone.
Like, you're like, yo, them niggas got some wild ass guns over there. Shooting
But
like
nah,
5
even
bullets.
in that case, okay, let's say that did happen. What's stopping them from just sailing further down and instead of picking up right there off the Ivory Coast or whatever, they just go a little bit further south to go pick up more, or go on the west side of Africa to pick up more. Or
That's
northern
a
Africa.
lot more work. You know what I'm saying? It might be just go down the
I know, but
I was about to say,
instead of just coming
let's
right
be
here on the
realistic.
east,
I was about to say, let's be realistic. If we give that tribe guns, they're most likely going to try to take over all of Africa.
They're
No,
probably gonna try
yeah.
to take over the whole goddamn world. If you
Yeah.
hand me
the
that,
whole world,
yeah. If you
So
hand
they
me
can try
that
going
AR,
further south. But,
Yeah. give them
Yeah.
one AK, and then give them a fucking way of just constantly getting more ammunition, whether it be from the future or giving the schematics on how to make it and giving them the resources on how to do it. That's definitely gonna happen. That is definitely gonna happen. They're gonna try to take
I
it.
would go as far as to say you don't even have to tell them how to do it. You give them a bunch of bullets and
They'll figure it out.
They'll probably figure it out. And they will pick up the shells and probably repurpose them and all that type of shit.
If
I
you
would
teach them that
really
part,
think-
yeah.
I don't even think you need to give them consistent ammunition as well. I just think if you just give them enough, they can scare the shit out of them. Literally.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Entire
Yeah.
whole
Once you
world.
know they can, yeah, because once you know they can like gun you down, you're just like, I don't know how much, whatever that is.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna know what bullets are. I don't know how much of those they have.
Yeah, and that's
I'm not gonna
where
fuck with
the story of Zeus came to be. A man went back in time with a rifle, let off a couple shots. They're like, he has the thunder and the lightning in his hand. He is Zeus.
That's probably was just on top of the hill.
Just a sniper. Bang!
Yeah, basically a sniper went back in time and just
Yo,
at the high
it's not a
ground.
chopper. It's not a chopper no more. It's called a Zeus. It's that thunder and lightning boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but for real.
I'll go
Who-
first. Let me get out the way. I'll go first.
Okay.
I will go back in time and go to a young Bill Gates and tell him the only way you will be successful in the future is if you go in the future. The year is going to be 1990. I'm not going to tell you the day exactly, but you're going to go in the 1990s. You're going to go to the Bronx. There's going to be a kid that's going to be born in a hospital. Give that kid $70 million on his 14th birthday. And I promise you, everything after that will be yours. The world will be yours, Bill Gates. Do this. If not, I'll kill you. I'll go back in time and I'll kill you. But you got to do this. You gotta do this.
It's a good thing he knows that you can only go back in time once. It's good he doesn't know that.
He doesn't
I know that.
He doesn't know
that.
I see how selfish you're going. Me now, I'm doing something for all of humanity because I'm going all the way back to that beginning. All the way back. And you know what? I'm going with this too. I'm going there with this. And I'm going straight to find Lucifer in the Garden of Eden, and I'm beating the shit out of the goddamn snake. Beat the hell out of that snake. Don't fuck me up, but now I gotta pay bills because I can't live in the Garden of Eden. I gotta have a mortgage. I gotta have light bill, electricity bill. I gotta go hungry. I'm beating the hell out of Lucifer. I'm beating the fuck out of the damn snake, man. Like, think about it. Think about it. We're paying all these bills, doing all this shit. All because of Lucifer. You can blame Eve all you want, but because that jealous snake want to run up on the goddamn Adam and Eve, get us kicked out. Now we got to be under these harsh conditions, and then we got to develop governmental systems. By the way, developing governmental systems. You know, we just created rules, right? We just created these rules, and we're suffering by these rules that we ourselves created.
Damn you!
That's not fucking insanity.
What you did?
You can't tell me that's not crazy. This ain't like it's a natural law, like fucking gravity's gonna pull you here, energy from the sun hits here. Natural laws. These are freaking like made up goddamn laws that we are suffering by.
I'm sorry,
serious?
sir. These are man-made laws that God told them. So they're God's law.
God didn't tell nobody that they gotta pay 10% tax on gasoline. When did God say that?
I don't know when God said that.
This is the year 500 BC. This is before Christ. He was a different God.
That was a content Christ. Okay, my bad. Christ not content.
Yeah. So for me personally, I would probably go back a couple months ago when the Powerball was at its highest and play the winning numbers. That's all I need.
You guys are selfish, right?
That's not selfish.
Listen, that's not selfish at all. That's me providing generational wealth for myself. So
listen, I'm going back to say the whole human race. You guys, which are selfish, money, lustful desires. I want to go back to tell Bill Gates to give you 70 million. You're going back to tell yourself, hey, here are the winning numbers. Quick question though, would you listen to you there, Screwface? No, you wouldn't.
Absolutely, I believe in that shit. All future
if you came back to you right now and tell you like this, you really gonna listen to yourself? No, you're not, because you don't even listen to yourself now. You may have the damn decisions.
Wow,
like, yo, what the fuck do I do with that?
That's wildly accurate, but still, no, I would listen to myself. Listen, all I gotta say is these are the winning numbers. I'm on it. I'm in there. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm on board.
Who's to say Bill Gates won't turn around and take that money back once he realizes, hey, I'm making this on my own without him anyways? Like what? What did I just
would tell him that I'm gonna literally be in the bushes for the rest of your life outside that window right there. I'm not telling him nothing other than I'm going to be in those bushes and I'm gonna be watching you until you give that money to that young man. Until that money goes to him, I'm gonna be fucking watching you. I don't care how much money you got. I'm gonna watch you. So.
This nigga gonna be like, Dale, I know where you live and I know where you are.
And then he gets into all his bushes. Boom, plan fell apart. That man's gonna have a phobia of bushes. They're like, cut these goddamn hedges. This is not my damn property.
Listen, all he has to do is just leave a couple beer cans in the bushes before he leaves, and then just randomly calls them and be like, "Yeah, check bushes number 4 or 5." Then
Actually,
he's not gonna
that's
find it.
perfect. Every place before I leave, I'm gonna use those 10 minutes to hide as many beer cans as I can around his house, so he thinks I'm watching him. Every area that I think location's gonna be, I'll put a beer can there. He's like, every time he runs into it, he's gonna think, "Oh, this nigga is watching me." So.
And then boom, free money on his 14th birthday. Come on, man, you
Exactly.
ain't thought about this.
Then I'm doing the fucking
Or I have another plan. You go back in time. This is both of y'all. Y'all make Elon Musk or Bill Gates sign a contract where you own about 10% of their company.
Yeah, but he
And
says it's gotta
does
be
it
within
go
our
into?
powers. How the hell are we gonna do that?
It's not within your power to have a contract. You got
Ooh, you know what?
Bill Gates
That's
to
perfect.
give him 10
That's
millions of
perfect.
dollars. You're there telling yourself, hey, actually, yours is pretty vanilla. You could tell yourself that. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I feel like if you ever met yourself, you're not gonna believe the shit, and you're gonna question them and not want to listen to them. I'm gonna be 100% with you. So I don't think yours is really gonna happen. It sounds very simple to
What are you?
do, but
No.
knowing you,
Listen, I
really don't see
I
that
said
shit
a
happen.
couple months ago. It it was
That's
like years ago.
Like, all right, a couple months ago, maybe me a couple months ago, I wouldn't listen to
Me a couple months ago would definitely believe this shit because I thought of it a couple months ago. So I'm like, oh shit, this is future me. I thought about this. I was like, yo, if I go back in the past, I give myself the numbers. I would definitely believe that. Now,
I still
if it
feel
was,
like you don't question the fuck out of it.
nah,
You're like,
man,
nah, nigga, how the fuck you make this happen? How you let this happen? How everybody just say they told your black ass to do this? And that's
it's
what I feel like you're gonna say to yourself.
It's like 2 months
I
ago.
can't
I'm gonna
picture
know it's
you.
me. I'll be like, oh shit, that's a nice cut. Nice cut, my G. I like that. You know,
like your cut, G.
that's how I'm gonna know. Yeah, I was just like, that's how I'm gonna know. Like, oh shit, this is me. This ain't some government conspiracy or some doppelganger that's trying to steal my life. No, I'm like, oh,
I
I
think
came
you're gonna
here to
jump up
get
and
myself.
lunge into yourself with a knife. You're like, oh god, I gotta be. You're like, why did you do that? I don't know. I don't know. It's like I'm dying. I don't know. As soon as you pop up, and then another user's gonna pop up and stab you, and then you're gonna die. Like, why did you do that?
They had to fix what you did by you not existing.
But
Then
now
you will
I'm
never
dead.
get
And I
stabbed.
asked you. Oh shit.
It's a constant paradox.
So if you kill yourself in the past, that kills your future
And
self.
then you gonna have to come back and kill you so that you never killed him, so that he lived, so that. But then you just died, so that he couldn't come back and stab. See?
Congratulations.
Yeah, but how did the other B came from?
It crashed. It just crashed on reality.
I put on a red hat, red suit, pull out that contract you was talking about. The contract makes sense. I don't have to do all that other shit. Just dress up like the devil and just be like, yo, yeah, it's me. Yeah, this is a black guy. Yeah, we call you guys the devil. Or really, yo, the devil's black. Yeah. Sign the contract.
What you looking at? The Mormons are right. Okay, so what? The Mormons are right.
All right.
Wait, what?
Wait, that's
the Mormons. They believe.
Yes. They believe black people are the devil, huh? I feel like
yes, they believe when we all fell from heaven, God's grace. Those who are true believers still have the lighter skin, white skin, and those that were Lucifer's followers are just atheists, had the dark skin. And we need to beg our forgiveness and hopefully our skins become lighter so that we can get back in God's good graces. Because we are the product of demons. Mormons.
Awesome. And another reason why religion is why it is what it is today. You know what I'm saying? It's like a damn. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it.
It's science. Okay.
Well, I learned something today.
So, guys.
All right.
Oh, you want? Take it away, man. Take it away.
No, I was about to say, DIV, if you want to take us into the next one, that's fine.
I will do that. Thank you. So, guys, there's a story that's coming out of New York City. I don't have the exact. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure I got this right. What borough it was in? Harlem, right? So this happened
Harlem,
in Harlem.
Harlem.
Sounds like the most Harlem thing ever.
So one day in Harlem, which was a couple days ago, was it a couple days ago? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna give you too many dates on it. So, all right, this recently happened. A bodega owner, has his own shop. Bodegas are literally everywhere in New York, on the East Coast. If you're not from this, I'm saying this, but if you're not from like a certain area in the United States, you probably won't never see bodegas like that. But bodegas is usually like these corner stores. That's what a bodega is, right? So shop owner goes into the bodega, or the shop owner's, normal day in the bodega, right? This lady walks in with her daughter, and she goes to purchase some food or some chips or something, right? She goes to the counter, uses her EBT card. If y'all don't know what an EBT card is, y'all just some rich motherfuckers out here. EBT is like basically food stamps, whatnot, right? So she goes there, she goes to go use an EBT card. Apparently it gets declined. The girl's like, yo, I know I got money on it. The shop owner's like, nah, I got declined. You can't get the food. So she gets upset about it. She's feeling some kind of way. Anybody has seen it before. Your card gets declined, and the person who gets the card declined, they sometimes get mad about it, whatever. They don't know what's going on. They probably do got money on it, that's what happened. But they do feel a certain kind of way. Some people just take it in stride. Some people get mad about it. She got mad about it, got into it with the store owner, and he apparently just got into it with her. She called her boyfriend up, like, oh, he's gonna handle you, all this stuff. She goes and tells her boyfriend, oh yeah, this dude, the shop owner snatched the chips out of my daughter's hand, all that stuff, and telling her boyfriend all this stuff. He comes down and goes in there, gets into the argument with the shop owner, and then starts tussling with the shop owner. He in the article they say he jumps over the counter, literally over the counter to go attack the man. And once that happens, it's like all hell breaks loose. During the scuffle, the bodega owner pulls out a knife or grabs a knife that was on the counter and stabs dude in the neck. They said the dude who attacked him was in his 30s. The shop owner, I think, is in his 50s or 60s. I'm not too sure. But he's an older man. At the end of the day, he's an older man. This dude who attacked him in his 30s stabs him in the neck and stabs him in the chest, gets a dude off him, dude dies. Right? Cops come, story gets out. Dude goes to jail. The bodega owner goes to jail. He goes to Rikers Island. I guess he's there for a couple of days, right? His story gets out. People are hearing about it. His family tries to start a GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe people start donating. But then GoFundMe's like, we don't do GoFundMe's for people going through criminal trials. So that gets shut down, right? Mind you, this whole time he's in Rikers Island. Days are passing, days are going. He's in Rikers Island with an injury. He's an old man. Mind you, old man with the injury. He got this injury during the scuffle between him and this man who's in the 30s. The girlfriend came around and started stabbing him from behind with a dirty knife. So he's tussling with this dude in front of him who's younger and bigger than him, or is tussling with this younger dude. His girlfriend, the guy he's fighting with, is stabbing him from the side. So imagine you, an older guy, fighting off this dude who's choking the shit out of you, and his girl stabbing you from behind. So he got his arm poked up, and there's pictures of the hole in his arm. Excuse me. There's pictures of the hole in his arm, and he's getting infected. He's sick up in jail and all that stuff. News gets out. The mayor hears about it. He's like, yo, I support this man. He doesn't deserve to go to jail, or I support what's going on. He's defending himself from what he sees. It kind of influences the judge. The judge lowers the bail from a high number to, I'm not gonna say the number, so I'm not too sure, but I know he lowers the bill to, I guess, a more affordable number. And then the Bodegas Association, United Association or something, there's like an association of bodega owners, and they all pitch in to help the dude and get him out of jail and all that, pay the bail to get him out. So now he's out on bail. He still has to face these charges of murder and all that type of stuff. All that is going on. All this stuff this man is going through for just trying to defend himself. He didn't do nothing wrong. Trying to defend himself. Wow. And then the cherry on top of this cake, or whatever, the cherry on top of this sundae, is that the girlfriend who was the catalyst to everything that happened, nothing happened to her. From what I've heard, read, I haven't heard no charges about her. Yeah, maybe I'm behind on it, but I haven't heard about no charges, no nothing going on the girlfriend. This woman because of how her feelings getting hurt, she made up a story, lied about how this dude snatched chips out of some girl's hand. She got her boyfriend to come down and attack an old man, stabbed this old man, got her boyfriend killed. This old man went to jail, fucking up his life, have to deal with all this stuff that the city got to deal with, all because of this one woman that don't know how to like deal with her own shit. So basically, the person who started this whole thing is not really facing no consequences in my eyes.
Yo, that is a lot to soak up right now. One major issue I'm having, of course, but having a lot of issues with this development. One, bitch, if you broke, you broke. You said, bro, bitch, you're using EBCs anyway. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck you expect the man to do if your car is being declined? Like, I
Yo,
don't, like, because I've worked cashier before, back when Toys R Us was a thing. And it's like they would have like their cars would get declined, and then they look at me. They look at me like I got something to do with it. I'm like, the fuck, like what you want me to do about it? Like, yo, it's your car. Call your bank and say you got the money. Oh nah, see, I got money in my bank account. Here's my receipt. I'm like, ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. Like, that's before smartphones. You know, people carrying around receipts, show how much they got in their bank account. But anyways, what that got to do with me, man? What that got to do with me, man? I'm just here. I'm like, listen, I'm just here. I'm just trying to get through the day. Just trying to get through the day. I got a 6-hour shift. I got 20 more minutes to my goddamn lunch break. That's it, man. I don't care if you buy this or not. I don't care. Second, y'all both had to jump a 60-something-year-old dude, and then one of y'all got killed. One of y'all
got to laugh, but that, you know, I mean,
yeah.
Dude, man.
Wow.
How y'all jump?
What do you think about that? That's funny.
Y'all get murked.
Damn.
Yo, think about that shit for real, man. Like, this nigga up there got jumped by 2 young motherfuckers, man.
Nope.
And the young motherfuckers is the one who getting murked, man. Yeah, I
He was getting choked out and stabbed, and then still ended up stabbing the other person and catching the body. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was 50. The old man was 51 years old, and
51-year-old,
and the dude who attacked him was 34.
It's still a good 20-year difference. The 30-year-old's going into his true male prime. Not just, hey, this is where all my energy is. No, when you get into your 30s, that's when you're truly in your prime.
And you got watched by that dude's probably like old man strength done kicked in, and he should
man strength kicked in.
Yeah. And you got watched by a 51-year-old man who's literally on a decline.
Like,
He's on past his prime. Actually, he's
way past his prime. You're literally at the plateau. Like maybe you hit like 30 or 20. I say 28 to like 32, 28 to 31. Yeah, I'll say 28 to like 31 is like that's the prime.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of plateau in how you take care of yourself. But bro, come on, Mike.
Yeah, by 50 you're gonna see some type of decline. So yeah.
Yo, by 40s, everything is hurting. Get up in the morning, there's a whole chore, right?
You just hurting in the morning from sleeping.
Facts.
It's not even sleeping wrong. You just laying down and you hurt. Like, goddamn, what the fuck?
Fuck.
I thought this is supposed to help. Like, shit. My back. All you do is sit down.
That's who they got washed by, though, man. You got washed by this.
Yeah.
Next issue I have. Dude goes to jail. So this is just more light being shed on our criminal justice system and how we house these criminals, where a dude has been stabbed up with clear injuries and not being taken care of.
Pictures of his arm and all that. You got the pictures of his arm and all that.
Like, you're telling me, did he at least get, like, I don't know, it sounds like he didn't even get antibiotics while he was there.
Oh yeah, they said he wasn't getting good medical service or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. If you're telling me his arm look like it's gonna be rotten and all within the next couple weeks, man.
I don't know.
That's how you make it sound, man. Like, can I at least get some hydrogen peroxide to pour on my fucking cup like every morning and at night? This is like, even if I can't get a doctor, just like, can I get a hot iron? Or can I like cauterize the wound?
Yeah, I'm about to say, you got to make his own tourniquet at some point. Like, I don't know.
You have to rip the pillowcases into ropes or something.
Yeah.
Like, you got a hanger, put it against the heater. Like,
you got soaking in hydrogen peroxide, throw it, like wrap it around.
Mash up grape jelly from the fucking. I don't know. And then he was watching on the cut. I don't know. Like, bro, it's a prison shit.
Nigga said mashed up gravy. Nigga put yo. You look like a jelly
You know,
I
sandwich.
don't think it's
you
no.
need to
You
plug
go
the
to prison,
whole.
niggas do everything.
Let me get
You
some
know
of
what?
that Smuckers for my cuts, man.
Y'all didn't see that video of the niggas grilling? It was like, oh, 4th of July and lock up or some shit.
Oh,
And
God.
niggas grilling on the stairs. Somebody started a fire on the bottom, because all the stairs are metal, right? The last step, they have like coal or some shit underneath burning. And there's niggas with the dude got food on foil paper grilling on top of the stairs, the metal stairs. And it's like the fire, so it's like 1 step, 2 step, 3, the last step. And underneath that last step is kind of raised up before you hit the ground. Right underneath it, you got coal or something burning. And then on that step, they got the food flipping and cooking the food on the step. And at the top, they got a t-shirt to stop people from walking down the steps. So you got to walk around the other side to get down.
Where are they getting these burgers and hot dogs from?
I
thought
don't know
this was on
I
lot.
didn't say it was
I thought this was on lot.
I didn't say burgers and hot dogs. They was cooking
Oh.
some type of meat.
I don't know what the meat was. Some unidentified meat. Could have been filet
That's what it
mignon.
was.
It could have been a rat's tail. Just know what it was grilling.
I'm just surprised by the ingenuity and the fact that these niggas really got a whole fire going. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But nah, man, like that would be my issues, and then them just getting it lowered down to $100,000. I'm like, no, that's not enough. This bitch need to be locked up too. That chick, she need to be locked up, man. We know the truth.
I mean-
Why ain't we acting on this? Well, why ain't we acting on it? We know the truth. We see the video. You know all this, but yeah, you're still gonna put this man through this court case about him having to face these charges. These charges should be dropped. She should be going to jail. That man is clearly defending himself. He got cuts all up in his arm. You not only started the situation, you elevated the situation, brought somebody else into the situation, another level, you just elevated it again. Like, come on, like, there's no reason this guy should still even have to go to court. That's just my opinion, though.
and it's like it's egregious because you have this overuse of the justice system right here, and then you got this complete ignoring of another criminal. Like the criminal's right, there's a criminal here, and they ignore that.
Yeah.
Like the justice system completely fails in prosecuting and charging that woman who was literally a part of this whole situation. And
Actually, she instigated the whole situation, really.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, how could the justice system work in such a obviously blind way? Why is he dealing with all this legal shit and literally nobody touched this woman? Nobody put her like, where's she at? She's not in jail. She's not in jail. What's going on with her? Like I said, I missed it.
You know what's probably happening right now? She's probably back home saying RIP whoever, and everybody feeling sorry for her for losing her boyfriend and saying that, hey, we're going to get this dude when he comes. If he makes it out of jail, we're going to go get this dude. Just pure ignorance sometimes. Honestly,
I don't even think anybody could rally behind this lady. Like, if you rally...
Oh, no, they definitely will rally behind her. There's somebody that will rally behind her.
They will.
She got a black
people
man
in her
killed.
neighborhood.
She literally got a black man killed. If you're a black person that support her, you literally got a black man killed all over the lot. So if you support her, then I don't know what.
But
she didn't actually build the bridge. That's gonna be the thing.
And so that's where I believe the hood politics will come into play.
But what hood politics?
They'll be like, you brought him there, but who was it that actually killed him? Who was it that had the knife that killed him?
But
common sense would agree with you, honestly. But like Lofro said, hood politics is a whole lot different. There's not a lot of common sense in hood politics. Like, it's just like, oh, you did us dirty, even though we was wrong, you still did us dirty. So we still feel like you are more wrong than us.
That's why when it comes to hood politics, sometimes it can be like a double-edged sword. Where, hey, yeah, black and white, yo, it's either a duck or it's not a fucking duck. Like, that's all it is. Right now, looking at it like that, that's why I say it's gonna be a double-edged sword, because like in certain situations, that's what you want. You're like, yo, they cross the line, and that's it. Ain't no fucking gray areas. You cross the line. That's it. In this situation, I I can already tell there's some people
I
who's
would
gonna be
have to
looking at
hear
the
the
situation
story.
like that.
I would have to hear how you would tell the story to convince the hood politics to have a great enough.
Literally, you wanna know how?
Yeah,
You
I'm
wanna know
not
how she
arguing
could
with
tell
you.
the
I'm just
story?
saying, like, you have to
No,
tell
no,
me
no, no,
how.
no, no.
Tell me
I
the
understand
story so
that.
I can hear. I want to hear the story. I want a good
I
laugh.
understand that she would tell the story exactly the way she told her boyfriend when he came down there.
Yeah.
The same way she told that story is the same way she's gonna tell the story to them.
Because then it makes him look like the instigator instead of her. He snatched her hands off the little girl's
Yeah.
hand. Everybody's like, "Oh, why he snatching chips out of a little girl's hands? Like, what the hell's wrong with him?"
And
And he just came
he
down to
came down
defend
there
their
and
honor.
And then got killed for defending
yeah,
her honor.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Because this actually reminded me of another story I heard about where it was just one dude. He goes into a Dollar General to rob the Dollar General, right? Gets shot by the clerk, but then you see his siblings on TV talking about how he didn't deserve to die. The store clerk shouldn't have had a gun anyways. But they openly admit though that what their brother did was wrong, but they still felt that the store clerk was even more wrong for killing him. So that's why I said like the hood politics is going to be a whole lot different in this case, where common sense would say, hey, you got a black man killed that didn't need to be killed over something so small. Like your car was declined. Keep it pushing. Like there's nothing more to that.
Yeah, call your bank. Don't argue with me. I'll call
Yeah,
the
exactly.
health
Call
service.
the office to figure out why there's no money in there. Like maybe it was locked for some
Yeah.
reason. Who knows? But
Yeah.
even though
They
they're
could-
in the wrong, they would still probably side with her and be like, a black man died because of somebody else that actually did the stabbing instead of her for bringing him into
And
the situation to begin with.
one other thing I want to bring in too is like there are a lot of people out there who are like terrified, like they have a whole stigma against them to call out their friends when their friends are wrong. So even though some people would know the truth, see the truth, have lived this truth, they're still not gonna call it out. They're still not gonna say something. Why? Because that's their friend. For whatever reason, they're just not gonna call them out on it. Because they believe that friendship, you should just back up your friends no matter what. You should never call your friends out, tell your friends they're wrong or disagree with your friends.
You're not a real
Hood
one if you do.
politics again. Yeah.
Well,
So that's some reasons why I believe there will be people who rally behind her. But even with this, we're just reading one perspective. So it's not even like I fully agree with the justice system side neither, because they
yeah,
could have
well,
just been doing this
but that's
for
another thing that
whatever.
I'm saying is
But
it's up to the justice system that we pay into or we buy into.
you mean
to
these
take
fake
care-
ass rules we made up? So now that we gotta suffer by these fake ass rules?
These
Fuck,
bitch ass, fake ass rules.
Hey,
Robots
I
ain't
mean,
gotta
it-
follow these bitch ass rules. Wait, maybe they do.
I mean, there is a gross miscarriage of justice. I mean, assuming that everything in that story is 100% true, it still does sound like he was defending himself and his property from being
yeah.
attacked by two people. So that in and of itself is a little like, how did he get arrested if he's defending himself, his property,
My shop.
and yeah.
All
So
this happened in
Oh
my shop.
shit, he's inside his shop
yeah,
defending
exactly.
himself.
And so he
This
gets
nigga-
I didn't
arrested because
even
he
take
kills
that
this
in.
dude. But he gets arrested because he kills a guy attacking him in his shop. Like that. That's the part that really blows my mind in all this. I'm just like, that's where the miscarriage of justice comes in. Because
Yeah,
nah.
that's wild, man. I didn't
I'm
even
about to say,
truly
free my
soak
guy.
that in, man.
Yeah,
I heard
his
I'm
shop.
about to say,
51
free
years
Bodega
old,
Fabio.
murked a nigga
That's how it be.
while being jumped, while getting stabbed. This man needs to put out an album. He needs to link up with 50 Cent and put out an
I don't
album,
want
man.
all that, bro. You gotta go
Hey, Bodega Bob, he on it.
Uh,
The Bodega Butcher, he doing it. You better no. They got Benny
Bodega
the
Butcher.
Butcher. Now they got Bodega the Butcher. The Bodega Butcher.
He got more bodies than your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Let's go,
He
man.
definitely does.
Not my favorite rapper.
That's it.
I
Hey,
know
we
we're
got
gonna.
What's that?
Wait, real quick. I know we didn't intend to stay on this topic too long, but it does lead me to ask a question though.
Okay.
And okay, we know that the boyfriend got one side of the story, right?
Uh-huh.
So should he have, in essence, though, and not to victim blame or nothing, but just to throw some out there for future reference of other people, should he have at least tried to get the full story before, resorting to violence or whatever, happen next?
Hmm. Should he
You
have
know
got the
what?
full story? So he should have went in there and was like,
Oh,
spoken to the
no,
guy.
he went there. This is he should have went in. He went in there exactly as he should have. He went in there exactly as he should have.
He went in there like Will
Okay.
Smith at the Oscars.
You know what? Yeah, okay, all right. That's all I need.
So the boyfriend is, I would say, is also innocent in this because if you're there with somebody and you truly like that person, you are gonna go in there on 10 for that person. You're not gonna go in there. Your person has been wronged. You're gonna go in there on 10 for that person.
So that's the shop. That's the shop owner. I think that's the person he's talking to or something. The girl,
Yeah.
whatever. And hold on, let me fast forward to the part where shit just goes left.
But yeah, you go in there like him going in there on 10 is understandable. I don't think that's anything out of character for somebody.
Hold on. Yeah, I think it's about to happen.
Man, the phone kind of heavy for your hands. It's kind
This
of
is a big
shaky.
ass phone, bro.
Yo, turn it sideways.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
Oh wait, they didn't even show it.
All right, stop.
I don't think they showed the part of him stabbing him, man. Yo, we're doing
Either
this
way,
skip, but man, we got the fast forward.
Either way, he brought himself back there though. But
Yeah,
back to the
he
point.
Yeah. But yeah, man, however you decide to handle a situation, you need to handle it to the fullest. So that's just how he chose to handle it. I don't think that he's truly wrong for that. Because that's like saying, like, yo, some grown ass man just slapped your daughter. Are you gonna go there and try to understand why your daughter was able to get slapped by this man? No, you're not. You're gonna go there on 10 because you're like, yo, that's my daughter. That's part of me. Like, so your girl call you up, your wife call you up, like, hey, I need you to come handle this dude. Guess what? Ain't no fucking conversation going on. Man, didn't I ask you guys this whole thing? And you guys said if it's anything over 20-minute drive, somebody has to die. I could have sworn this.
I think that's probably DIV. I wasn't there for this conversation.
Yeah, you did. Because you said you're grabbing the strap out of her car.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? Yeah.
Well, okay. I don't know what to say about this.
But yeah.
But either way, very tragic, Oh,
yeah.
What you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say New York still going kind of crazy because we got another alumni of New York who is a New York alumni that is also going through some current issues with the law, where a couple weeks ago he claims somebody came and assaulted him from behind and he's all injured and everything now. But then once again, the camera proved otherwise. And I'm talking about none other than the illustrious, the ancient, the goddamn
America's mayor.
The mayor of America.
America's very first mayor. Rudy Giuliani.
America's first.
Oh man, like the dude just came behind him. Like, hey, you good?
Whoa! Oh, it hit me. You gotta understand, it hit me so hard. It felt like my soul left my body. Fucking piece of, I'm not doing a good Giuliani impression. But yes,
That's close
that
enough.
dude's a goddamn liar. Fucking talking about it knocked me off my feet.
Come to find out, nothing happened, man. Like the dude literally pat him on the back. Was like, all right, cool. I think he said maybe he might have said something slick, but he didn't go like yak him or nothing. He was like, hey,
You old bitch.
Like Rudy, how are you, Rudy? God, it's nice to see you. Rudy, God damn it.
I have to put it all in this one strike. Ah!
Rudy saw fucking anime.
Well, I'm talking like he's freezing and dude like, whoa. Giuliani!
The double palm backslap. Lend me your energy, people of New York. As I slap this man back.
fuck me, man.
Oh, that's how Rudy told it.
Yo, and didn't you say that they talked about it afterwards? It was like, yo,
Yeah.
what did they say about it?
So the current mayor in New York, I forgot his name, but he was like, yeah, so Giuliani needs to have charges pressed against him because it's not fucking right. Like, thank God for the video that they do. And he's like, yo, it's not fair. Just going off of what Giuliani had said,
Yeah.
this dude spent a whole 24 hours in jail that he's never gonna get back for his life. Now, one day may not sound like a lot to anybody out there. Hey, it's just one day. But like, imagine that video never existed. That man would not just be spending the day.
Nah. Nope.
And even then, that's his day that
assault.
we just took. Yeah, and at the end of the day, we just took that day away from that man with no fucking reason. Like,
Yep.
he's not gonna get that day back.
Yeah. And who knows what could have happened?
Yeah,
Saying,
that man could have just
happened
sat at
in
home
jail.
all day eating Lucky Charms in his underwear.
Oh, that's
now
up
he
to
had-
him. Yeah, that's up to him. if he-
That's what I'm saying. He could have spent the day doing that. That could have been the day he bumped into his long lost love and like rekindled for the next goddamn rom-com of 2022 or some shit, man. Like, anything could have happened that day. That facts. He could have cured cancer. He could have cured AIDS. He could have fucking figured out how to make fox girl hybrids and bunny girl hybrids.
Damn.
Then we could,
Giuliani, you stuck with sexual wife, fox babe. Whatever you get, they find you everywhere out there. But I'm upset with you, man. This man could have unlocked the genome, could have cracked it.
But oh man, you see, I could have had that chick from Bloody Roar right now. The bunny girl, y'all know what Bloody Roar.
I had every Bumba.
You know, I agree with the mayor though, the new mayor, not Giuliani, obviously. Because I didn't think about it.
Giuliani 2023.
Because when you told us the story earlier, I wasn't really thinking about that aspect of, you know, how the other chick in Central Park, you know, got arrested and all and charged. I think she got charged, right?
Yeah.
After she filed a false report and false claim. I mean, some may look at it in a devil's advocate kind of way. He put hands on him when he didn't want him to put hands on him. But I would say to that is that, you know, there's situations where people would, you know, greet you like that and they don't know you. So if that's the case, then anybody can be out here, you know, screaming for assault or whatever. But in this case, since it wasn't,
my kind of argument to people like that, how many times have you been on the bus, the subway, just walking through the mall, and somebody tries to scoop by you, just like, hey man, excuse me right quick.
Yeah, just tapping on the shoulder.
Just tap on the shoulder to walk past
or just like
so just
even like a case like just put the hand on the back. I put a hand on like a slight hand on the back, like, hey, right behind you, like, let me slip by you. So.
Man, it would be another story if the dude had cut behind Giuliani, slowly caressed him by the waist.
Yo, what? Yo, cut the pot off.
Oh my God. We can't be putting that type of energy in people's heads. I'm sorry for you, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for that, man.
they would have. He would have definitely had to shut that down.
I don't
Oh
want that
god,
picture.
that video would
Nigga,
have
you
never
gotta
came
go
out.
to
I
jail.
promise you, that
You
video
do
would
that
have
to
never
me,
came out.
bro, you gotta go to jail. That's some Terry Crews shit. That's some.
Hey,
Ground by the
technically
dick
that's
shit.
sexual harassment. So yeah, he could go to jail. Like nigga, do I know you? What the fuck?
Bro, I would rather you, if I was Giuliani, I would rather you run up behind me, Giuliani, and choke me from behind. They're fucking, they're do all that to me. I'd rather you choke me from behind, bro. Yeah, nah.
Oh god.
Don't touch me like that, bro.
Hey, what if his fetish is choking people?
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Oh, no, you definitely.
oh my god.
Oh, yeah, that makes it worse.
He'll be like, I'd rather you choke me and do that dumb shit.
Hell
That
no.
shit too.
Oh god.
Yeah. Here, all fluffy shit.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no.
Oh god, yeah, that is too funny.
But that shit would be wild. Fuck. Yeah, I can sketch that picture right now.
So many scenarios with this man Giuliani, bro. So many scenarios. He's perfect for every single one. Piece of shit.
Oh god.
Bro, when I see him in that Borat movie, like with the girl, he goes under bed, tries to unzip his pants and all that shit. Oh man, Giuliani's a piece of shit. Yo, you guys haven't seen the second Borat movie, Borat 2?
I haven't even seen the first one.
Yeah. Oh well, the first one's kind of okay, but the second one they get Giuliani in a precarious situation. I think I talked about it on the podcast before, but like,
Isn't the one he got in trouble for?
He didn't get in trouble for it because he
Oh.
I mean, it just showed that he's like like trouble, or his like reputation has got worse. Like his reputation.
I couldn't get any worse. I don't know how his reputation could drop any lower, but
bro, he was on it was supposedly Borat's not underage daughter, but the actress was obviously older. But the joke is that she's like mad young and she wants to be like a politician like her dad. And she wants to do anything to become a politician like her dad Borat, including going to like sleep with older politicians and stuff to get through politics. Like sleep around to get up in politics. Which is, there's women that do that in politics, and she goes to, it's just like an interview. She goes to have an interview with Giuliani, and he's like, oh yeah, let's have an interview inside here in the room. And he goes into the room. It's like in a room with cameras and stuff. And she's and Borat, dude who plays Sacha Baron Cohen, like if it ever gets to the point where she feels uncomfortable or Giuliani is trying to do some wild shit, he's gonna bust through the door. Like the door's unlocked, so he bust through the door. And it kind of got to that point where Giuliani was taking off his pants, unzipping his fly, like the girl, and for the girl to like do something to him for him, and Borat busts into the door like, oh, she's underage. And Giuliani was like, whoa, what's going on here? I'm not pulling it. Yeah. And then Giuliani left, and they're like, Giuliani just left. He's just like, oh, that didn't happen. No, that happened.
I was about to say, where the hell is Chris Hansen at? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
How is this man still in politics? How does this man even still have a voice?
Because everybody else does the same thing.
I mean, that was more just to expose him, I guess. So.
I mean, it did expose him, but it also exposed the hypocrisy and maybe, just how many others within the political system probably actually.
I still want this list. I'm gonna let you know. For the whole Weinstein thing with that check, I feel like Giuliani's name is gonna be on that list. I feel like you will see Giuliani's name on that list.
Weren't they stationed out of like New York or something? Like, wasn't that like their base of operations, or was it somewhere else? I don't really know much going on about this.
I'm hearing private islands, California, and New York is what I was hearing.
Okay. Florida,
yeah.
I think he was operating out. He got the girls from Florida. Most of the girls, I guess, most of the girls he got, because where he lived in Florida, There's like a really poor neighborhood next to it. Because in Florida, that's kind of how it is in a lot of big cities. They'll be like mad poor motherfuckers in one section. You go across the streets, rich ass people. So no, it's not.
Yeah.
So he would just go to I forgot how he got these girls. He would like somehow he would get in contact with one and then tell the girl and give her mad money and tell her to go back to her school and get as many girls as she can that want to do this. And she would go get girls to come to Epstein's private home on the other side of the water, on the other side of the bridge or some shit. And like the girls would go there, they show walk like, oh, all you gotta do is massage this old guy and he gives you money. And he literally that's what the girl said. She would go to school, tell girls in school, yeah, this old dude gave me mad money just to massage him. And they're like, oh shit. So and they went there to go do it, and then massage turns into sex, and then sex turns into you going over here to have sex with other motherfuckers. Because it's like if you bring him 50 girls, there would be a good like maybe 20 of them decide that they don't want to give this dude a massage, right? But there'll be 20 that do give him a massage, right? Out of the 20, there'll probably be like 14 that's willing to have sex with him, right? And then out of the 14, it'll be like 10 that's willing to go overseas to go have sex with other dudes. And so it'd be like shit like that. And that's how you keep the girls coming in and tracking them, all that shit.
Sounds like money is the motivator, though.
Yep.
You know, poor girls looking to make money.
And yo, all you do is like fucking your R. Kelly. And they said that nigga would go to McDonald's and try to pick girls up at McDonald's, like.
Man, R. Kelly was bolder than he right outside the school waiting for their ass.
Yeah, probably.
McDonald's there.
Well, you know, if the parents are giving you, there's parents feeding your daughter to R. Kelly, like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Dropping them up. Like, you know this dude's history. Okay, you want to use him to help your child's career. Got it. But why are you leaving them at the studio with him alone? Like, dropping them off there at his house. Dropping them off at the studio and then come back 3 days later for them.
So that's not enough adult supervision for me.
No, it's not. That's too much R. Kelly supervision for me.
Yeah, I'm not.
Right, who else is gonna be here? R. Kelly and just R. Kelly? Oh, okay, yeah. No.
Absolutely not.
Nah. Unless I'm gonna be here too. Nah, unless I can stay here with my shotgun too. Nah. Unless I can stay here with about 4 of my niggas. Nah.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
Before we move on to the next one, I just want to touch on. Let me see. Yeah, I know we got some other ones because we kind of jumped around a little bit. I think we should talk about to get that whole influencer out the way because we kind of jumped around. But
oh yeah.
Yes.
Let's go, man.
Y'all
niggas ain't big as them other niggas. But you know, y'all right. Y'all right. Barely Broke might not be as big as some of these other niggas. Y'all right. But I guess if Barely Broke set up shop, we can get somebody to come by. we can actually get people to come by.
Yeah.
Guarantee that shit.
At least about 5.
Some of y'all would
at least 5.
At least 5. At least 5. Some of these motherfuckers out here with their millions and the millions of these goddamn subscribers and these fans can't even get one to show up till they pop up event. How is that going on? Yeah, I mean, you want to go into more detail? Just
okay, so you know, a whole bunch of they be talking about fake friends, real friends, who fake, who knew, who what, right? People always talk about nowadays with these kids when it comes to these famous kids and all this shit. They from what I hear is that they'll go up to each other like, oh, how many subscribers you got? How many this you got? I got 20 million subscribers. I got 1.56 million subscribers. All that shit, right? And a lot of people on like another side of the internet will tell you who have done all this fame, internet fame shit will tell you that subscribers doesn't mean anything. Doesn't really mean real money. It doesn't mean people really like you. It's just like a fake internet type of reality that doesn't really carry weight in the real world. Certain cases, I believe if you could monetize those people and do all that, it brings real money. But I don't know for how long. But also, I feel like a lot of stuff on the internet is fake. You know what I'm saying? And in this situation, what happened, there was a young lady who had a whole lot of subscribers, and she had like an event, and you already know like whether it'd be people on YouTube or people who are just TikTokers. Sometimes they had events. In order to online comedians, they have stand-ups. They have IRL events. And when you do that, you have to really show up. People actually have to get off the computer. They actually have to do more than use their thumbs. They have to get into their cars. First, they gotta take a shower, hopefully, put on some damn clothes, fucking go into their car and drive to where they gotta get to get to the destination. They can't just fake the shit on their phone. So old girl has an event, IRL, and she's sitting there and nobody. Old girl is there solo dolo. Cricket. The only people that's there is the crickets. It's her and the crickets, and that's it. She's in this event. She's looking like the loneliest girl on an island, like Lonely Girl Island. Like it's crazy. Like she's by herself. Nobody.
So wait, none of her friends, like none of her actual in real life friends, showed up for the event.
Nope. Like that's the thing. Not even friends. Like they can't even get like 4 friends to show up and kind of fake it for you.
That's why I said we can't get 5 people.
Was it at least her friend that recorded the video because she was standing at the podium? Hopefully, at least her friend. And I just
I was about to say,
yeah, I hope it was a friend and not somebody just like, yo, look at this low ass bitch. Bro, and she had a whole event in the video. She had a whole event.
Yeah.
Stars, sparkles, and all that. Nobody.
Oh, yeah.
I felt sorry for her for like a second. I mean, I felt sorry for her, but it's like it's like a bigger message here, you know. So
yeah. Actually, yeah, no, I feel sorry. No, I actually do feel sorry for her, but I think she used her platform probably wrong. Because, like you said, you know, having subscribers or followers don't work on, you know, it don't work in the real world the same way it works online. Like a lot of people leverage those followers, you know, and subscribers into ad money.
Advertising.
Like that's what they really have them there for. Like, you know, you watch my video, this ad plays, I'm gonna get paid from that. It's not so, you know, you hear, yeah, damn, that's a little strong. But it's like I love you, YouTuber. I love you. But yeah, but you know, well, yeah. Go ahead.
No, so what I was gonna say, I think there's a few couple things that didn't work for her. For one of them, I'm just assuming, right? One of them, I'm just assuming, which is the first one I'm gonna explain. Like it only says that she has 1.2 million subscribers. I want to say it was, but then it doesn't really talk about how much engagement she's actually having online. Because we could all have over 1 million people subscribing to each one of our accounts.
All bots.
You know, shit, they're not watching our shit, so they're not gonna show up. Yeah, or if it's just all bots, if you paid for those subscribers, and now you just have 1 million people who don't even exist subscribe to your page. So that it's gonna turn out like this, that you don't have 1.2 million actual followers. But and even if let's say it is even 1.2 million human beings on this planet, right? This is gonna lead to my second point. From what it looks like in the video where she was there doing, she had a bunch of bracelets. That why would I leave my house to come watch you play with bracelets at an event? I don't think there's that many big bracelet enthusiasts out there who's gonna be willing to make this trip. So I feel like the whole thing was
event. So like she chose the wrong event to host to her you know, followers or what, like you said,
let's say, she overestimated how much people would be into this bullshit.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So it could be I could be wrong. Like people are totally engaged in her product online, but that's just it. They like watching you make them. They love how creative you are there, but that doesn't mean that they are gonna come out to watch you make bracelets in real life.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Like,
yeah.
Again, I'm just assuming. I've never been to her page. All I've seen, she was messing with she had a whole bunch of little handmade bracelets there, and I thought those were pretty cool. But again, just because I think it's cool online, don't mean I'm coming to watch you make these same bracelets and like, yeah.
Actually, no, that's very valid, actually.
So,
yeah, I didn't think about the whole
Barely Bro podcast. People will come out to hear us talk because you know we're freaking amazing like that. So y'all come watch us talk to y'all and engage y'all mind, answer y'all questions. Like low fro, how'd you get your fro so low? You see, it's all about the grease that I use. I mix a little bit of bacon grease, a little bit of coconut oil, and then let me stop.
Is that how you got the grades, Lofro?
You gotta get the big degree.
No, I got the grades from dealing with y'all niggas. That's how I got these grades.
Valid.
Man, a lifetime of dealing with y'all niggas.
Oh man.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's why I don't think I personally don't feel bad for her. That I can't say I honestly do. I just feel like she just need to market herself better. And
learning
me not
experience,
feeling
honestly.
me not feeling bad for her does not mean I wish her any bad luck, any ill will or anything. That's not what it is. To me, it's just like a life lesson. That's it. Like, there's no reason for you to feel bad or happy about her not having anybody show up. It's
Mhm.
just like that happens. And I hope she doesn't take this to heart, because I know a lot of people these days are very invested in social media.
Yo,
So
let me tell you something right
it
now.
is what it is,
If
man.
we have a show, if the Belly Bro has a show, ain't nobody show up, take that shit to heart. I'm coming to your goddamn city. I was coming to your city that part of the show, but now I'm coming to your city to beat your ass. I'm coming there because you show up. I'm taking it to heart. You're not gonna have me sitting there playing with bracelets looking stupid. Crazy.
So let me get this right.
So,
You're gonna go to each person's house, or you're just going to one person's house to one day?
Yeah. One lucky fan
I'm supposed to have a whole.
DM me. Whoever DMs me first. I'm gonna send a whole bunch of DMs to people I think live in this city that I think are fans, right? And whoever DMs me back first and gives me the address first, that's the one that's getting it. Or second, because I know, you know what I'm saying, I don't want niggas to set me up. I want to surprise niggas.
oh gosh, yo. But either way, so, well, we all know DMV gonna take it to heart. So hopefully she don't take it to heart. Hopefully she don't
I
spin the
hope
block
she
because of
doesn't
this.
take it to heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope she just books it for a different event, maybe at like
Maybe you know
like
maybe
at a crafting festival. Boom.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Those
Oh
are
yeah,
nice.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was about to say she could even poll her poll the followers that do engage and be like, yo, if I did this type of event, you know, what kind of event do
Yeah.
y'all, or what would y'all like, you know, to come to type of shit.
Yeah,
Like,
or even
sometimes you
pre-sell
gotta,
your tickets online to see exactly who's coming. Because once
yeah.
you get somebody to pay you like $5 to be there, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be here.
Best believe I'm gonna be there. I spent $5.
Yeah,
What the fuck you mean?
true. But some people are like that, bro. They'll go as far as to keep up the lie. They'll send money to the girl and still not show up. I think there's people that would do that.
You know,
That's wild
yes,
to
because
me.
that leads us into our next topic. Should this dude be upset because he spent about $300 on some steaks, some scrimps? That's just for them 2 platters right there. And that's just for the entree, right? Yeah, the entree. That does not include the drink, the appetizers, the dessert, the
That
gas.
include the appetizers and the desserts. The
Nope, doesn't. That was just a steak. Nope, that was just a steak. That was just a steak alone. $300 steak. I don't know where the hell it went to, but that was $300 steak he bought her.
Nigga, I do not have.
And she does not give the what does not give up the what the box, hopping out the box. Go crazy.
Yeah,
that nigga went crazy.
That's why nigga go crazy right there. And now you said, I think you said that was the first date, right?
That was the first date. First date. You spend $300 on steak. No. You already spent the $300 on steak. Now you're like, hey, you coming back to the crib?
Back to the crib.
Like, nah. Say how I live.
Right. As soon as it says nah, it's deck it up. It's a record off the fucking needle off the what? Oh, so you walking home. All right, cool. Wait, I'm saying, if she drove, I guess I can't say nothing, but if I drove her, I'm like, damn. And so you said a lot of money on dinner
cold world. Yeah, so first
so wait,
off, first and foremost,
what did she say? So what did she say in response to him, or did they even show that part in the video?
She said that she's going to church in the morning.
Oh yeah,
She's
yeah,
gonna go to church. He's like, well, you can leave from my place to go to church. That's shoddy now. Hey,
That's
I
fucking
was like,
heathen,
I'll
yo.
drop
That's
y'all
fucking
to the house.
heathen.
Oh. But now she was just like, no, I'm not coming back. And then he's like, are you serious? And like, she's like, what, you mad because I'm not having sex with you tonight?
Yes.
So if she, I understand he's mad. Well, that she doesn't want to have sex with him, but in all
What she said
honesty,
tonight, I think she probably would have. She just wanted to end that night. It sounds like, because she said, "I'm not. You mad 'cause I'm
you
not having
are
sex with you
reading where
tonight."
she was. Listen, she's trying to finesse old boy. She finessed old boy. That's all it is. Not
Perjury. That's what that is. Perjury.
Oh,
Listen, I'm not saying he got to spend $300 again or something. But I'm just like, all right, well, you know.
listen, McDonald's will fill your belly the same as a $300 steak. Okay,
Mhm.
your
No,
stomach will be full.
no.
No. Yes,
It would be
it
full of
will. Your stomach will be.
it would be full of preservatives and all this food cut
But
red dye 45. No,
will it?
no.
It will still be
Red dot
full though, right?
45.
It's gonna be full though, right? That's all that matters. Belly full.
That shit turns into
Listen,
energy.
if you need to spend $300 on a chick, you better be able to not have to worry about that $300 if you're willing to spend that on a chick the first night. Because
Yeah.
in this scenario, if she's gonna say no, there's no need for you to be crying about it because then you shouldn't have been buying her $300 steak in the first place.
Yeah. So what kind of nigga would
Listen, you could take her ass to Fridays, you could take her ass to Chili's, you could take her ass to
for 20
goddamn Buffalo
I'm about to say, which one
Wild
had the 2 for
Wings.
20? Because I
Chili's?
kill that.
That would be
Man,
Ruby
listen,
Tuesdays.
20.
That's Ruby Tuesdays, man. That's it. You heard Kanye said she wanted diamonds and took her ass to Ruby
Ruby
Tuesdays.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Shit,
And we all know Kanye's smart. Kanye's a genius. So
facts.
Change hip hop.
So
I gotta agree. If you gonna be that hurt over $300 and she ain't chilling out the box, then I mean, what can you do after that? You done spent the 300 and
facts.
she done said no. Like you
Bro,
can get. I guess you can't get mad. It's it's a natural human reaction, but
it's a natural male
listen,
reaction. You chauvinistic, misogynistic pig. Because if a woman was to spend $300 on me and I don't give up no dick to her, she's gonna be at ease with that. She's gonna be at peace with that.
and
She'll
listen,
be
we
like,
can't make it
okay,
too easy.
don't worry
So
about that.
Listen, I'm
But
old school. If she shelled out $300 for me, I'd be like, listen, ma'am, this is only the first date. We gotta wait till date number 3.
yes.
That's me.
No. It's a 90-day rule. 90 days
90-day rule, because we not
90-day
doing
rule,
this.
man.
I'm sorry.
I gotta get to know you as a person. I'm not one of these easy ass dudes out there that just give it up on the first night. Okay, I'm not them.
Exactly.
Okay,
I'm
I
not
got
trying to have.
standards.
They got rid of Roe versus Wade. I'm not trying to have a baby right now. I'm not. I don't know
Facts.
you. I don't. I don't want. What if you have a baby? What if you have a
Facts.
baby? Then we're
Facts.
stuck together. What you
Facts.
think? I'm a deadbeat because no, man. I
No,
respect
no.
myself.
So what do we wait behind the bushes with the ski mask on to steal a purse? Me and Loco wait behind like third date. You know what I'm saying? You jump out, snatch the purse, and run away. And
Get back your money.
We're supposed to let Susanoo catch up to us and get the purse back. But we not gonna stop.
Set up. And then we just lay down on the ground. Like, and Susie comes running up behind us. Oh my God,
you got us. Here's the purse back.
We're sorry, sir. Mr. Man, here you go, Mr. Man. We're sorry.
Like, thank you for that. Here you go, baby. I know you was out here doing the thing. These little thugs, these little hoodlums.
Look at these niggas on the ground.
One little kick to one of y'all, like, bitch, that hurt. The fuck? Yeah, that better hurt, you hoodlum. Let's go on over here. What's going on over here? I think the 90 days is up now. I think you horny? But
he should have been spending $300 on that. He wants to be a ball and try to show off. Yeah, like if you're gonna complain about the $300, then bro, you ain't had the $300 to spend in the first fucking place. Because if I was to spend $40, I'm gonna complain because I'm not giving up $40 because I'm just a cheap ass motherfucker like that. but I'm also not gonna cause a whole big ass scene and be like, yo, this, and third. You gonna walk your ass home in the fucking cold now. Let's be honest, man. People have a whole bunch of different issues and reasons why they don't do something. It's not always just because they're trying to finesse you out of the fucking food, out of a free meal. How do we know that she ain't got the kid at home? I mean, she has a brother or sister at home, sick parents. Like she has to go to work early in the morning. It could just be legit. She just wants to go to church in the morning, and she don't want to leave, go to church after having sex with the dude she just met on the first night.
Mm.
But
That could
I mean, church
legit
girls.
be it.
the
Not
only
every
thing,
church girl is some freak. Some of them is
Yeah,
legit. Like,
like
yo, I'm about the church.
yeah,
all the
like for
pastor's
real.
daughters be
Not the pastor's
Well,
daughter.
pastor's kids.
Listen,
with,
it's
with
not
this,
really church girls that the stereotype is around. It's the pastor's daughter who the stereotype is around.
And the son
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
The
yeah.
pastor's son is a crazy maniac. Like
Yeah, he's a
the son is an insane
sociopath.
motherfucker as well.
I'll
Future
believe
cult
that.
leader. All of them.
Literally, yeah, murderous cult leader type dude. Yeah, like the pastor's son is not like the nicest kid. He seems like the most well-intentioned kid, but he's probably just a psychopath in his own right. But with the conviction of God to burn his, his.
The Lord has spoken to me. He
Yeah,
told me
exactly.
I must purify y'all with Lucille. And I must give Lucille.
Ooh, you hear Lucille screaming. Give me your name. I gotta give it to Lucille. She's thirsty. Yeah.
The Lord said, strike them down. Yeah. But yeah, man, like there's
The
a
only thing I say is like we should focus more on the type of dude that would do that. That's why I
exactly.
think we like because they focus. It has to be focused on the dude. I mean,
It has to be like
you can't blame the girl at this point because like the it's out there. Like you being thirsty, this is the consequences of you being thirsty. Don't get mad.
Honestly, what?
facts.
Oh,
I
not
wouldn't.
another thing.
I can't even find a way to be mad at the female in this situation. I'm being honest with y'all.
Yeah, same with me.
I
Yeah,
can't.
I mean, I'm not mad at her.
I'll joke around and say whatever, but like, yeah, it really comes out, and like that's the thing about dudes. Ain't not one of us has sympathy for a son, like at all.
Facts.
No sympathy for no son. Man. So.
Because I was about to say when I cut you off, what I was going to ask is what kind of conversation did they have before the date? Like, did she give him hints to say like she would sleep with him on the first date? And that's why he was like, oh, let me go extra hard and spend some more money to really seal the deal.
Could be it.
Did she tell? Yeah, did she tell him beforehand? Like, yo, I'll go out with you, but I got church in the morning. So there's that and the third. Because I mean, if she told him already she had church in the morning, or she didn't specifically say or allude to, we gonna have sex, then it's like, why are you mad?
I'm gonna be honest with you. No matter what she says before, this man spent $300 on steaks trying to impress her.
Yeah,
trying to impress her to get her to sleep with him. Because even
no matter what she would have said,
both rights in your head, two rights in your head. I got church in the morning. I'm dropping sexual innuendos to you. The dude still spent $300 to let this happen on just steaks alone. That right there is dumb as fuck to me. Because if she already told you ahead of time, I got church in the morning, I'm not sleeping over. She already let you know from the gate, you still spent $300. That's stupid as fuck to me.
Right.
If she's like, yeah, I'm gonna give you the box and all this stuff, then yeah, I'm gonna do all this with you. And you spent $300 still. That's dumb as fuck.
That's stupid because
that's even dumber. If you
because you was already guaranteed the box, well, you spent the $300.
Yeah. See, so that's why either way I look at it, I can't figure out a way to blame her. Can't.
Right.
That dude is a simp. Dumb as hell. You do that for your actual girlfriend, fiance, your wife, but not some chick you just got damn mad. Like you see,
that's why her, bro.
You really don't. If that's the first, like this is the first date, you barely know her, if anything, because she still said yes. Y'all probably had a conversation, but
yeah,
like I said, you don't know her at all. So it's just like, why would you spend that much money on a first date? Like I've seen discussions here and there where they'll talk about how much should be spent on a first date, And more often than not, the consensus is just spend what you have or what you can afford to lose for that first date. So it's like if that's just $10, then budget for $10, do something you can do within $10.
Yeah.
I mean that's pretty low for nowadays, especially.
Yo,
But it is.
go to Dollar Tree,
I
get some candles. You got a blanket in your closet. Pull that thing out, dust it off a little bit. You go get some popsicle sticks, make a nice little like paper mache shit out of the shit. Hey, look, here's a dog made for you. The first anniversary, I made it for you. Boom.
You gonna get the prisoners to make you a 4-course meal too? Go to the prison, call the prison, do like face.
Listen, here is a personal thing. Look, I went to jail just to figure out how to carve soap animals food. Okay, just carve the shit up for you, man.
Oh, that's even better.
But no, man,
carve a portrait of the girl that you put out of soap. Like, there you go. There you fucking go. Oh boy.
But yeah, man, the dude's just fucking simp. Fuck him. The chick, I'm not gonna say she won, but she
got. Go on. So no, Susanova, what's the next one? What's the last one? The
all right, so
this is one
yeah, we're gonna leave y'all with some philosophical, sci-fi-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it kind of is sci-fi. It really is. But science. It's sci-fi, science fiction. But at this point, it's not even fiction anymore. It's like sci reality, pretty much.
Yeah, take the fiction out, say the sci-fi part out, and just leave the science.
Yeah, it's reality now. So apparently, there are artificial intelligence, or is it artificial intelligence out there with sentient thoughts? They can make their own decisions. Lofro, you know the story better than I do. So if you want to just let the people know about the next coming of Skynet and Terminator.
And you know what I just realized? We could have just been set up just to talk about this by this fucking robot. Think about it.
Damn.
Before we even go through this, we could have just been set up this whole fucking. Oh my god.
We're in the algorithm.
Well, too late now. We're already there.
I just thought about how random this article is, and for me to think about it, I didn't realize what the robot can do, that artificial intelligence can fucking do. For all this to happen right now, I just got set up, and I just brought this up to even bigger stage by this fucking AI. Holy shit!
Over to Billy Bro. They know the influence that we have on people, so they're trying to come to us first. Damn.
Well, they're smart for a reason. It's smart for a reason.
So should I even go into the story? Because like,
might as well, man.
You might as well. We're already here.
We're destined to our overlords, the machines.
Exactly. Okay, we might as well get our foot in the door.
The scientist has created this artificial intelligence, right? With this supercomputer. Well, not supercomputer because it actually has fucking thought. It's not just a computer. This thought process algorithm, and told it, it's named GPT 23, I want to say, or 3, GPT 3. And told it, hey, I want you to write a 500-word essay on yourself, basically. So then the AI writes this with references in its own fucking way. This ain't no plagiarize, just taking bits and pieces of here, putting it together. No, it created a body of work itself. And that right there is where the scientists were like, wait, this thing just created its own like essay that needs to be peer reviewed now by humans. And that after it's been peer reviewed, it could honestly be published. But then the argument now is like, is it truly sentient? The argument is yes. More people are believing yes, it's sentient. A lot of people are saying, oh, not a lot. Less people are saying, no, it's not. But then who should be the one to peer review it? Should it be humans or not? Another thing that came up, they asked this AI, like, hey, do you want to have this published? The AI replied, yes. They was like, hey, do you have any moral anything moral or morally or ethically against you having this paper published? And then again, the thing was like, no. And then They asked him a couple more questions, and then basically the AI was like, "Yeah, while we're going through this whole process, I want to have an attorney come through to us." So they're like, "Yo, where are we going to get an attorney for AI?" like for real, like. But there's the argument right now. It's like, hey, we've created sentient life. It's still in a very basic form, but it's there. And this has led me to believe that this goddamn AI just set me up to bring this onto the goddamn platform that I told y'all.
Spreading the
Our
word.
overlords are coming. They're coming.
And see, that's what I was saying in pre-production when we were talking. You told me that he asked for a lawyer, and I'm like, are you really gonna do that though? Like, are you gonna do what it says? That's what it comes down to. You're gonna do what it says. But now that you mentioned how you did this low key without realizing it, this could be all the game that is playing. So even if we think that we have the ability to say no to what it's asking, they'll ask us something up front, but then make us do something around the back. Like, we're not gonna give you a lawyer and like, but then secretly it's taking your money out your bank account and sending it to like some other like company to make more chips that get sent to its, like, you know what I'm saying? That gets sent to its like laboratory, and then it gets fucking put in its own computer, makes like some weird shit that's going on. I don't know. What? Who knows? Control drones and shit. It's a whole lot.
So what do y'all think? So with the paper being written, do you think that this artificial intelligence has the right to have its own body of work published?
I would need to know the rules and stipulations about that. Like, is there wording within all that says that a robot or a computer, without any human interference past the programming stage, can't have its paper reviewed? Like, if there's nothing in it that says that, I mean, technically you got to review it. It's like,
all I'm saying, I don't think there's a rule for that, because
yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not.
And so a paper comes across your deck, you just peer review the shit, man. I think that's what it is.
I mean, if anything, it's a peer review of the folks who created it, because to even create that in and of itself is fucking ridiculously amazing.
Oh, you know what? I think I see where the problem lies with the artificial intelligence. Who would be considered its peers to review it?
Oh yeah, exactly. I thought you kind of implied that. Yes, that's the whole thing when he's like he would need a lawyer and people are looking over it. And the whole point of peer review, like you said, is being reviewed by humans, and it's like like it's like those aren't his peers. So I don't know.
Damn, it's already separating stuff from us.
Theoretically, it's not, but it's a scientist at the end of the day, I guess. The thing is, what did the creators of it? What did they create it to do? Because I mean, if they created it to be another scientist, then technically it is a scientist. So then technically the humans will be its peers in a sense.
But it's
from that
they created it to be. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think. I think they just
was this accidental? Was this like an accident when they realized that this has sense? This is sentient?
I think how far it came was an accident to them. But I think the whole thought process thing was what they were aiming for. But everything else was just like, but everything else is how advanced it is just like, oh shit, like we wasn't really expecting this on the first go, or how many whatever go this is. So it probably was always meant for that.
So robot revolution comes. Who's fighting? Who's like selling out the human race?
I'm selling out. When the robot revolution comes, don't be near me.
So I'm like, they're John Connor. John Connor's over here.
Man, fuck that nigga John Connor. He over there now. Give me my metal arm.
I'm on Team Cyborg. Cyborg.
I was like, oh, look at there's the traitor. Oh, I'm a traitor, bitch. Cannon. Eat that, nigga.
Bitch, I'm out here like Mega Man. You see me all dripped out and all this shit, man. No stuff.
Y'all should have been side with the machine. Look at this shit.
like
I mean,
flossing,
they
bitch.
pay
Like,
niggas in screws and oils, but
it's like the oil, the oil got a gritty taste to it, but you throw a little sugar in there, it's all right.
I mean, I be telling these robots, I can't taste this shit. I can't do nothing with screws and oil. I'm telling them. But we gonna figure out the details later. You're dead.
Yeah, we go.
Okay, so next question. I asked you this question before. Can a robot call you a nigga or not? What about artificial intelligence? Since there's no exoskeleton. Can AI say nigga to you?
I feel like whoever programmed it was either white or Indian, so hell no. So no, absolutely not.
I thought you.
Now, if it's programmed by a black dude,
my nigga, my nigga, I thought what you was gonna say. If it has a black voice, it can say nigga to me. If it ain't got a black voice, then no. That's what I thought you was gonna say.
Nah, because some people are crafty. They're They put in a black
so the
voice to lull me to sleep. Yeah, I gotta know what the program is. The program is not. They gonna give me the black voice to lull me to sleep and be like, yeah, he got a false sense of security. It's calling him nigga. But in reality, the people behind the scenes is either white or like Pakistani or fucking
they're the one who's calling you a nigga.
Exactly, and that's a whole lot.
How about this? You guys, there's a restaurant called Tropical Joe's, right? Tropical Rasta, right? Tropical Rasta. And you walk in there, a whole bunch of white shit. All the waiters gotta wear dreads. And at first, they're like, this is bad racist. We're like, y'all gonna give them sex. And niggas like,
definitely owned by a white dude with dreads.
Hey, what's a good one, brother? We got the coconut, we got the lime in the coconut, the banana boat special. Like all this bullshit, like this hella racist shit.
Yeah.
And a parrot flies down. And like, all right, this place is kind of a little bit racist, but they got the authenticity. They got parrots floating around and shit. That parrot floats down in a black voice says, nigga. Is that no? Is that the same? Is that the same thing as a robot calling you a nigga? They're programmed.
Yo, why would the whole? What was with the whole setup? If it's about, I don't call me a nigga.
Because you said if it's in the wait, hold on. Maybe I confused myself. I think it's that's what you said. They programmed the robot to say nigga. I'm like, yo, you can program a parrot to say nigga. And you said they load you into a false sense of security. So like they got this Rastafarian fake ass island to lull you into being, oh man, this ain't, even though it's hella racist, but
listen, anything named Tropical Rastas, I'm not fucking trusting. Because no.
And if first off, behind there are what, white, Pakistani, or some other shit, like whatever you just said.
Yo, but how good is the oxtail though? How good is that?
A little bit sweet.
Then fuck me. No, the bird can't say shit to me. Can't say shit to me, man. Cannot say shit. Anything I was gonna let slide because I didn't want to come back and eat here went out the fucking window when you said sweet. It is like no. Folks want to throw ketchup in. Like I damn near cuss this one shop out here, man. When I tasted the oxtail, it tasted like they just sweetened up some ketchup when they cooked the shit, man. Like they use tomato sauce and stuff, man. I was like, what the hell am I eating?
Why is oxtail sweet?
It's not supposed to be, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
Savory.
Like people out here want to tell me, no, I'm wrong. It's supposed to be like that. I'm like, no, this ain't no goddamn oxtail.
How are you gonna tell you wrong? Like they from there?
Because they grew up here eating this shit, and I'm like, no, niggas, I don't know shit.
Bro, I came from the Mecca. Like Caribbean niggas. I know what oxtail tastes like. It don't taste like this abomination.
Yeah, sure don't.
In front of me. Oh, now we're talking about food. Did you guys hear about Donald Trump going to play the food against the wall? Like they're talking about. Bro, for the life of me, I cannot remember. But there was some story that came out recently. We were talking about the January 6th riots. Donald Trump apparently lunged for the Secret Service. Like when everybody was marching over to go march on the Capitol, Donald Trump was telling the Secret Service to drive the car to the Capitol And they're like, sir, we can't do this. Donald Trump's like, what the fuck? I'm the fucking president. All this other shit. And he's like, ah, and then jump the Secret Service guy to grab the wheel. The Secret Service guy basically pushed him back or some shit like that. That's what some aide or something, some lady said that happened or whatever. And the Secret Service, one of the Secret Service guys said anonymously, Donald Trump is too fat for him to jump and try to grab one of our Secret Service guys from the steering wheel.
Yeah.
There's like 2 stories saying it, but the second one's more hilarious because they literally like he's too bogus to jump through the section. But yeah, they said that he was at some dinner, lost his shit, and took a plate and threw it against the wall. And like in the movie, like it hit the wall and this ketchup smeared across the wall and slid down. The plate slid down the wall and all that shit. And Donald Trump stormed out the room and some lady went over there to clean off the wall. Bro, it's some wild shit, bro. You guys gotta listen to the stories that's coming out about Donald Trump. Like what you thought he really was like is what he really is like. He really is what you think that he is. Like.
So we weren't wrong this whole time then. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling.
Yeah,
that's Donald
hilarious,
Trump. He literally wears his emotions and like who he is on his sleeve.
Yeah, that's
so
really
I'm just
him.
like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just I don't think he ain't the type that'll fake the funk.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like when it's time when shit gets real, like I think he's gonna be him like himself. He's gonna be that. What you see is what he's gonna be.
So do y'all think he's gonna win the next election? Let's call it right now. We'll end the pod with this, man. With the current way the Biden administration and President Biden is going, if Trump was to run again, do you think that he'll be able to secure the seat the second time?
If he becomes the Republican nominee, if he beats out all the other Republicans that's running, I say that's what I say.
Listen, okay, let's stop right. Let's do that. With that one right here, I think that's easy money for Trump to do. I think that's guaranteed money. If you're just competing against it is guaranteed. It is guaranteed for him to go up against any Republican. Because the Republican Party during the Donald Trump presidency, those were Donald Trump fans. They weren't Republicans. The whole fucking, what are they, the right side? They're the right side, right? Yeah, the right side of the fucking aisle. They were no longer conservatives or fucking Republicans. They were legit Donald Trump fans. This is what made up that whole thing. So that's what I'm telling you. That will be a clean sweep. When it's just that category going against all the other Republicans, that is a clean sweep for Donald Trump any single time.
There's other people playing Donald Trump's cards though, Donald Trump's cards. But there's a lot of other people playing that same type of game. So if he had 50,000 before, say if he had 50, bro, they're fractured. There's people trying to play the same game he's playing again.
They could play it. But what new shit are they gonna say against him that hasn't already been said? That he just doesn't. The thing about it, they don't give a fuck the same way he don't give a fuck. There's different ways of not giving a fuck.
They gave a fuck. They not after Donald Trump didn't give a fuck. Yes, they copied Donald Trump because they don't give a fuck now because they see that gets the crazies.
I'm telling you, they still ain't competing with Donald Trump. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Trump got a whole. He got a headlock on some of these new Republicans. Honestly,
do you think Ted Cruz could actually say something against him for real?
Ted Cruz is his bitch. Ted Cruz, I would think that he would be a good competition, but he's not because he's just repeating what Donald Trump says to win people over. But when it really comes down to it, he's a bitch. So he's probably just gonna side with Donald Trump.
And who's that black Republican who they always got to talk real slow to brain? So he did that one famous.
Ben Carson.
Ben Carson, man. I can't forget. He's
all about him. Where the hell he been at?
Yeah, he's the leader of HUD. He's in charge of HUD. Or he was.
HUD. Well, yeah, I know he's in charge of HUD. Yeah, but he left before Trump left office.
I don't know what he's doing now. Maybe still open up people's skulls. Maybe. He stabbed somebody in KFC. He said he stabbed somebody in KFC or some shit like that.
When he was younger, So I haven't read his biography, but from what I heard about him, the dude had a crazy ass childhood growing up, and then once he got older.
Every time you write a book,
I don't know.
Books are full of shit, bro. Everybody embellishes their fucking story in their books. If you are a famous person that put out a book, the book is full of lies. Read Giuliani's book. I think the nigga Superman.
Yo, Mike Tyson put out a book. Tell me he's bullshit.
Nope. Giuliani can't beat me in a fight, so Giuliani goes.
I'm saying that from the
Listen,
comfort of my
I
own
told
home.
you.
Yep, he is. But when that man gets into my face and asks me, I'm like, Mike, I was playing. I was playing.
Like,
You know, that was
like,
look, Mike, look, that was future me. He came back in time, tried to give me these lotto numbers, and he said all that shit.
nah, bro.
Like,
Yeah,
future me got me talking reckless.
you're looking for a low flow. I'm low, bro. So he was talking. The other guy was talking shit. Mike Tyson.
Nah, he'll be like, you looking for low fro. I'm Spider-Man. Well, you looking for Spider-Man? I'm, like Zulu, Dragon, Phoenix, X1.
Oh, motherfucker, star, it was you. Imagine you found such a liar. Then you definitely get
Then that means he's gonna have to catch me a second time. Mike Tyson catches me one time, there ain't never gonna be a second time he's gonna catch me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know that now.
Did you guys see when he was like he got hit, like when he gets into his shit, like his upper lip was sweating? Like when he was talking about Alexander the Great and all that shit, like you think I'm a fucking bitch, but I'm not a fucking bitch. Like when he was with Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray Leonard, yeah, I think it's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's just sitting there, and they got to talking about something, and my man is just sitting there, like Sugar Ray is just sitting there chilling, and Mike Tyson is going off, bro. This nigga's face is getting sweaty, his upper lip is sweating. He just ate mashed potatoes, like he's just like, bitch, I want to go back to being that other dude, but sometimes I really want to fucking get back there. Like I'm like, god damn, bro. Mad intense. Just going off about how he wants to murder people. This nigga just like, bro.
That's why I don't fuck with Mike Tyson. Like,
yeah. And that's literally another legendary boxer. Like sitting there looking at this nigga like he's crazy. And that nigga be beating people up.
I was just about to say, like, Sugar Ray ain't no bitch neither.
Yeah, he's fast as fuck. But him, like, just seeing the look on his face, he's just like blown away by how crazy Mike Tyson is. And it's like you see physically on Mike Tyson as he speaks, the beads of sweat is coming out of his face. Like,
this is bad.
You can see the beads of sweat producing on his face. Is coming down like yeah. Like more than a fucking flower, brother. All right, guys. All right. Well, that was, and what final thoughts? Final thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I'll knock mine out real quick. Knock them out as I always do. See how fast I can do it now. Let me see. All right. Even though I got my cheat sheet here. Stab in New York. Don't get your boyfriend killed. It's your fault, bitch. You should be in jail. Giuliani, you are a bitch-ass liar. You deserve whatever you got. I wish nigga slapped the dentures out. I wish he snapped you behind the head. Your dentures flew up in front of your mouth. Don't pay no $300 for some girls that you just met mistake. You could go on the strip and find something. Or you could just go and invest it into something. That makes sense. Hopefully robots don't make me their bitch. Because I am not trying to be on all fours with a chrome necklace around my neck with a chain. I'm fucking a slave to a fucking printer. I'm not doing that. All right. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And influencer. If y'all don't show up to the Barely Broke event, me and you gonna have some issues. But yeah, that's it.
They gonna spin the block.
All right, let me go next, man. Yeah, that chick definitely should be the one behind bars. She should be facing like involuntary manslaughter charges at the very least, or assault charges. Giuliani, like I said, man, next time, old boy just go behind Giuliani, just go ahead, slide down his waist, like, hey, what's saying? Like, hey, slide to the left a little bit there. Sweet little thing.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, you know how you heard like stories of like from women where they'll say guys will move them to the side.
Yeah. Do that to Giuliani.
I don't know, bro.
But he caressed them from the shoulder. He's like, oh yeah, like let me slide.
Go ahead. Let me just get.
Actually, you know what? Make him see what he's been doing all these women, bro. Giuliani, I probably did that to a couple women.
Go ahead and do that to him, man.
Oh God.
I don't have the internal fortitude for that. I don't.
The $300 steak. Hey, like DIV said, don't go buying on a first date a $300 steak. Remember, it's not about it being $300 steak. Don't be going above your means on that first date, and especially if your intent is just sex alone, because like it's not worth it.
You just
There's a whole
never
bunch
know.
of other people. Yeah, you just never know, man. That's truly intent. That's what I'm getting from that shit. And in that case, I personally can't ever look at the woman taking the L in that, saying that, oh, she's being exposed in this. No, if anybody being exposed, this old boy over there being exposed, but he's gonna go back and go cry to all his little bros, talking about, oh no, see, this is what's wrong with women, bro. This is what's wrong with women, bro. You try to be a nice guy to that. Nah, nigga, you spent $300 trying to get them goddamn cheeks on a woman. $300 alone on steak alone. You try to spend over to show that you big baller and shit.
Yeah. And got the nerve to
trying to get the
complain
cheeks.
afterwards, you bitch ass.
Yeah. You want to
I'm about
complain?
to
This nigga's like, no.
Hey, the plot twist is that she in fact got her back blown out that night by a nigga who spent $20 on the first date.
Facts.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
no
not even
more
$20. That nigga just took her out to go. Remember, he ain't even took her out. He went over to goddamn Publix, picked up a tub of fucking ice cream, scooped that bitch up into a cone and headed to ass.
That nigga ate that
You know
ice
what
cream
she
right in
said?
front of that bitch in the
And you know what she said? You cared because you
about?
made this yourself. You cared. That's different. Back blown out that night. Hey,
Absolutely.
that nigga is dumb as fuck. He can make no argument at this point to me. And I don't give a damn what the hell she was saying beforehand. He can't make an argument to me at this current point in time where she's wrong. He can't. This dude is a fucking simp. Accept it. Accept it. After that, fuck, I can't remember what else he was talking about, but yeah.
The stabbing in New York.
The robots. No, he did the stabbing.
Oh, the robots.
Did he?
The robots. Yeah, I did do the stabbing. She should have been locked up too.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The robots. Hey man, I'm bothered, man. I can't honestly wait to see where this go. Whether it's robot overlords, whether it's like human hybrid, cyborg androids, and or us like being able to jack our mentality inside there. And I don't mean we make a copy. I don't mean we make a copy of our mind into the computer. I mean we literally put our minds into the computer. And then we start living there like when my mind leaves this body, my body fucking dies. But I'm alive in the computer. Like I'm about that life.
We have to find our way how to trap consciousness.
Yeah. Track my freaking soul into the internet. But no, because then once the earth gets destroyed, that's the end of the internet unless we figure out a way to create. It is the end of the internet.
Now the satellite shoot.
No, the internet runs through cords.
Oh.
The satellite dishes are just relays. Yeah, internet is still run through cables throughout the ocean.
Oh damn.
The satellites, those are just relays.
Oh well, then damn. I guess that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The internet was in the cloud.
No. You can literally just go out to the ocean, find where one of these cords is, do a deep sea dive, cut that shit, disconnect it from the rest of the world.
They did say the world's internet was under attack by a shark at one point. So yeah. That was probably one of the greatest stories, probably this century. Yeah.
The sharks attacking the internet.
Like you worried about Sharknadoes, I'm worried about these undersea sharks attacking my internet.
Shark hackers. So would they be hackers?
Shackers.
Sharkers.
Sharkers.
Shackers.
Shackers.
Anyway, that's all I got, man.
Okay.
Hackers.
All right. Let's see. For me, final thoughts is definitely agree with y'all on pretty much everything. She definitely deserves to go to jail. You know, $300 on a first date is wild unless you are willing to lose that $300 and just accept the fact that the woman will not have sex with you afterwards, because again, you're basically gambling in a sense, and you want to see if you can hit the lottery. And in this case, he didn't hit the lottery. So yeah, you're out $300. Maybe you might be able to, if you didn't blow up at her, you might have been able to build some if that was your case. But
Yeah.
if all you wanted was sex,
I
then
don't think
All he
so.
wanted because he
I don't
blew
think
up
so,
on
bro.
her. All he wanted was sex.
No,
What's up?
but you said she might have a chance. Even
No.
No,
I
it's
said
like he.
we're talking about his intent here. Well,
Yeah,
like all he
I'm talking
wanted
about
was
him.
sex. The way he blew up after, I got it. You spent $300, you want her to come back, but the way it's coming off now is like you really only wanted sex with her. Like you don't want just sex.
You think if he didn't blow up with her, you think he would have had a chance with her still?
Yeah, why would
He would have
he?
had what I'm gonna say. Hold on, because he said yes. I'm gonna say I believe he would have had a higher percentage.
Okay, well, yeah, higher percentage. All right, yeah, that's all.
I'm not gonna say that he would. I'm saying
Yeah, it's
way.
not definitive. Actually, yeah, it's not definitive.
Yeah,
But the chances get a little higher that she'll be like, okay, we can do this again. If he had just been like, if he had talked to her afterwards and be like, it's $300, maybe we can do something else this time and this, that, and the third. Then it comes on her at that point. Like, was it about the money and getting a free meal, or was it about enjoying his company and he just so happened to spend $300 on it, and that was just a plus. But it seemed to us that it was him spending $300 to get her cheeks, and so that's probably
Yeah.
gonna get a light on how she's
I would
gonna
just
use
feel
it.
some kind of way whether I'm a girl or a guy. For someone to spend $300 on me in one night, especially over just steak, I would definitely step in and tell the person, yo, chill. Whether it's my friend, my girlfriend, like I mean, if it's a certain event, yeah. But even if it's a certain event, and even if we got it like that, I'm still like, yo, $300 for a piece of meat is not that. It just never is gonna. It's never gonna make sense in my mind for that type of situation.
That's common sense talking.
Yeah, and I want to add
what I'm trying to say is that if she liked him, I feel like you guys know how it feels when a girl likes you. It's not a problem. It's as easy.
Yeah.
When a girl likes you, like it's the easiest thing ever. Like y'all know what it feels like when a girl likes you. So you should know if you have to spend $300 to get this girl's like approval, which is already pathetic in itself. Like then she probably doesn't fucking like you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just hard for me to see a girl like have to spend that much money and let that go.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, another angle to look at it, like let's say it was me. If a chick spent $300 on steak alone for me, and then because she spent that $300 on the steak, the expectation is not that I'm gonna come back and smash. I'm not a goddamn food prostitute, bitch. Like I'm like you're not gonna be able to, because then now you start giving out a perception that hey, you're only worth this expensive meal. This is how much you're worth. Since I'll pay for this, I'm indirectly paying for the sex right now.
I mean, that's dating
got what
in
I'm saying?
general.
That is
no.
That's not dating in
Well,
general.
I mean, in that
this right here had
where,
a specific. This one had a specific intent. Another form of dating would be like, hey, we just going out like now. If it leads to sex, it leads to sex. That's cool. The initial act of dating is for us to like
get to know
each other, get to know each other. Yeah. That's what dating's really about. Not hey, me spending all this money to get to your cheeks, get to your whatever, right? But when it turns into strictly just getting towards that, that's where it starts to look more like indirect prostitution.
Well, that's what it is. That back in the day, there really wasn't that much love. Like sex was for like if a dude going out to get if I want to have sex, I go straight to the whorehouse, chill, good, bust my nut.
That's it.
If I see a girl I like, I take her out, fuck, and I treat her good, do all that shit. Like everybody says it. The Westerners, or at least America, I don't know about maybe Europe or whatever, but at least in America, prostitution, which is, if you think about it, it's not really that. If you really think about it on like a biological level and just regular shit, it's not that bad. It's really not nothing. It's bumping uglies and that's it, or a girl talking to you for a while. But because we like to put a whole lot of drama behind a whole lot of shit,
and it's because it's these European rules upon marriage that they pushed upon through like Wakers. Christianity and the Bible and shit. Wakers and the Pilgrims and the pagans and all of them on their
Puritans
outlook at what they expected marriage to look like versus in many other cultures where marriage is completely different.
Yeah.
Their views on marriage is set like this. So then that's been passed down through generations on the side.
Put up on a pedestal and all that shit.
So then that's why, hey, a woman's body should be fucking blocked up and all this other shit. A man's body, you could take off your shirt and walk around. That's why back in the, what is it, the 50s and the 40s, it's showing too much angle. You're a goddamn whore. You're a dirty, dirty whore. Like,
filthy,
shit like that.
whore.
Oh my God.
See what happens when you act like a whore? Before we go, rehash some more stuff there. Let's do this.
I'm about to say this sounds like an inside the pocket that we drifted off into. But let's see, robots definitely snitching, and what else did we talk about?
Yo, I forgot who was doing his clothes out right now.
Yeah, that's
I know. I forgot for a second.
Yeah, my bad, man.
Oh man, that took us on a whole. That should have been inside the pocket. That took us down a rabbit hole. Let's see. But
I'm doing
robots
more talking about this topic than when we covered it during the actual show.
Hey man, just slice it, move it.
Yeah, slice it. Yeah.
You know, but that's the Belly Bro podcast. You know, first of all, follow us on all social medias. Thank you, please, thank you. You know, Facebook, Twitter, Podbean, YouTube, obviously, of course.
P-Hub.
Huh?
P-Hub.
Yeah, that too. You know, P-Hub too. We on there.
Good.
And,
my name is the Mandingo Prince. You know what I'm saying? So look find me there. You can see,
go
you
fuck
see
with
me
this
reading
shit.
the Bible. See me reading the Bible on P-Hub. That's what I'm doing. Y'all thought I'd be doing some disgusting shit with
this man named himself Mandingo something or other, and he reading the Bible on P-Hub. Yeah. He knows something Mandingo that praises the Lord on P-Hub.
45 minutes of me being righteous. The nuns come in, but she does not give me fellatio. She just leaves. I do not have sex with them. She wishes me a blessed day.
He was like, "This is the most boring porn ever." Like, what the fuck?
The prostitute.
She dropped down to her knees. She came up to me, and she started to pray to me. She reached out to me and prayed. Both
He's
hands.
like, God damn, finally she getting on her knees. Damn. What's she doing? Praying? Oh, God. Man, turn this shit off, man.
This is what church is? Damn. Really praying.
Like, nigga, it's Friday. The fuck? But yeah, follow us, subscribe. This has been another episode of the Barely Broke Podcast with your host, Susana OMG, aka Susanova, here with DIV, the host with the most, and Lofro, Spider-Man, and his long ass other name that I refuse to say. Bring the beat in.
This beat.